Let's do this. Let's do this. Doing here. Now, presumably, I'll hit level 63. But that is not guaranteed. Especially since this thing is an hour and a half away. So it might be way later or even tomorrow that I hit level 63, because an hour and a half from now is not going to be a very ideal time to do stuff. It looks like I may have been correct. There is, in fact, not enough XP to be gathered from the base here. Going up to 30 Dustwalkers just because I want to. There's no real method to the madness here. Let's see here. I want to upgrade the suburban house, yes. Okay, I don't have any skulls or gears really. Spend. So that is slight thingy. Slight thingy indeed. That is the real issue with a 24-hour constant time or constant cycle or whatever. If you happen to miss it by, you know, let's say an hour on the first day that you planned to do it or whatever, then you kind of got a problem there, you know? Okay, yes, I will promote this. Consume all my steel once again. It's like I have a never-ending steel pit that just consumes all steel that I could possibly want to have for other stuff. And, I mean, that does feel accurate. This I will be at no bars as well. And no steel. Now maybe there's a boss alive to actually recoup my losses, which there does not seem to be. There does not seem to be. There are, of course, the ocean bosses, but the slight issue with the ocean bosses is a guaranteed ironclad loss. I think what I'll do is I'll just train another Bigfoot here. And I'll turn this off, and I'll turn this off. And then I will realize that I'm kind of waiting around for bosses at this point, aren't I? This definitely would put me over to the level 63. But it's not gonna happen for an hour and 20 minutes. Which I suppose means it's time to do this amazing thing called a time skip. where I skip over to, you know, yeah, where I skip over to a later time. Exactly. Alright, I'm gonna shut up now. So yeah. Okay. So through the power of editing here, look at that. Through the power of editing, I'm going to skip over that hour and 20 and, perfectly time it so that I can catch the thing right before it comes available. Something like that. Anyways, we got Zombie Perkins not being unable to breathe in his zombie costume at level 63. I'm going to zoom out on all that and I'm going to head over to all of this other stuff that we got to do. Okay, y'all. You've been going through training for a few weeks, and I think we're ready to field test these weapons. Our first prototype isn't ready for field runs, but it'll be fine in a lab setting. It's a plasma cannon, superheats gas and flings it out. That sounds super cool. Why don't we take those on scouting missions? They have a tendency to melt into the flesh of the user. Fred, stop pointing your plasma cannon at me. Alright. Well, let's go do that then. New weapons. Alright. What do we got here? We got plasma technicians that we're not going to get to use until the Prestige Academy becomes available. Start with shooting this then. Wow, this test doesn't feel like it works super well, honestly. Alright, what do I want to get rid of? I want to get rid of the trebuchet, perhaps. I should have used that on the full health one. And there's that dead. Cool. Amazing. These guys do not feel like they are very good. Like, at all. This may or may not be one of the worst battles I have ever partaken in. Because all the enemy units are like, dying in like 5 hits rather than a reasonable number. I'm gonna lose this fight. I'm actually gonna lose this fight, that's crazy. Okay, so the plasma technicians are really required for killing the trebs. Alright, we're gonna retry this battle. Is the railgun buggy blocking? Does it block that? No, it does not. Okay, so plasma technician, you go back, then we'll do this like that. We'll blast at the laser buggy and pretend like we know what we're doing. Okay, Cassidy, please take out this unit. Thank you. And that guy is dead. Oh, he did not die. Okay. Didn't kill that, unfortunately, because why would it kill anything? Okay. Please kill. No, no kill. Okay, amazing. It really feels like all it's doing is demonstrating how bad these units that they're trying to make me test are. It's literally all it feels like I'm doing here is seeing just how bad these units are, because they do not feel good in the slightest. I mean, at least the plasma technicians have a long range, but you know. It doesn't feel very good. These are sweet. I only got burned a little. Sweet, you say, huh? To me, they kinda suck, man. Great job, guys. I'm proud of y'all. Seems like only yesterday y'all were dropping your guns and running around screaming about PTSD flashbacks. Wonder how well they'll fare against flame turrets. Probably not. Oh no. One of the things you'll have to worry about on the battlefield ain't your enemies, it's the harsh elements. One of the harshest elements of all is a bullet. Question. Will there be fire? Forgot to zip up your thermal suit again? My doctoral thesis was about how I was afraid of fire. Okay. Ugh. Oh, this is... we'll put this guy back here. Yeah. This might be actually somewhat not terrible. Wait, can I put a unit down here that I want to use? No, I can't. So I'm just being forced to use a bunch of units that I couldn't care less about. Amazing. Of course, everyone's busy being, you know, having to pass. Whoa, why does he get to do so much damage? Oh, but he's like single target, fires only on the row that he exists on, huh? That could be a slight issue for him. Okay, so how do I want to do this? I want to do it like so, I believe. Yeah. And then everyone's on a 2-turn cooldown. Why would you do this to me, game? This is the worst setup I've ever experienced as far as unit testing goes. Try to make you think that these units are good, but you know, in reality they do not feel good at all. You gotta take out the flame turrets probably, but you know. Honestly, I'd much rather take out these guys instead. Or maybe these would be good if I could build them. Maybe they'd be good if I could build them, but I'm pretty sure I can't. Pretty sure I'm not allowed to build these at all. Can I go to the burn ward? You're fine, just a little spooked. Scientists never threw a seasonal bonfire? I guess not. What's that noise? Sounds like the emergency sirens are going off. I think we have an intruder. I still don't know how to hold this plasma cannon without getting welts. Ugh. Like, the tanks do look cool, but, you know, I'm never gonna use them. Wow, that was amazing. Like, really amazing. Look at that. That was like 0 damage. Then when when the enemies attack, they'll do also 0 damage, because that's just how it works. Because the plasma does good against the railgun stuff. You know, I'm holding out for the good units like the plasma artillery. Now that's an actual unit that uses plasma. These plasma technician guys, they kinda just don't do much of anything. They don't do much of anything at all. Now we got more intruders, and we gotta see. So that'll railgun it, that'll laser it, but that will not do any damage. That will do front row. It's a good thing the whatever this is, concrete wall, is immune. Okay, Rory, you can turn the sirens off. Excellent work, everyone. Jones, stop holding your gun like it's gonna bite you. It ain't a rattlesnake. So that actually was a drill? We had to test your stress responses in as close to an actual combat situation as possible. I think I'm gonna go lie down in the flotation chamber for a while. Got a long ways to go to make these guys ready for war. Okay, what's next? Mind games. So Floyd, is this mine empty? Like that other one? Well, given that it's not 500 years old and built by an unknown culture that seems to have developed well before any known... No, it's not like the other one. As for being empty, I don't believe so. But it's dangerous to spend much time deep in the mine without protection. Wait, Floyd, are you asking me if you can borrow hazmat suits, Morgan? I'm going to make hazmat suits. Okay, cool, because like other things, they're not easy to get out here. And I need mine, all of them. What in the world is he talking about? Yeah, gee, I wonder what he could be talking about, right? Okay. So, I ain't much of a reader, but I've been going through these archives I found stashed in the cave, and it looks like Dr. Harris did a lot of research on the ancient tech. It was Dr. Harris's special interest. And one of the reasons we became divided. Research into ancient artifacts is dangerous and costly, and the benefits are unknown. I think I might know where Dr. Harris is hiding. I'm gonna need to borrow that laser buggy again. Where else would a mad inventor go except the place with the coolest stuff? So the ancient ruins, huh? Cool. Let's go to the ancient ruins. Straps are definitely newer. Let's look at the detail on these here latching mechanisms. Okay, what am I gonna do against these? Well, I think it's pretty obvious what I'm gonna do against these. I'm gonna put this here, and it's gonna do like no real. Oh yes, I can just do that. I can do that, and I can put the laser buggy there, and I will be good to go. First I'll shred the front row a bit. Take a monumental amount of damage. I will laser this a bit. Do a little bit of damage to that guy. That was the wrong attack, probably. I will drill this thing. Take a billion damage. Because of course, a billion damage is all that ever happens. Take another billion damage. Repeatedly use this thing's drill on this thing. Yes, exactly. As for these turrets, unfortunately, I'm just going to use the ancient tech that talking about being so fond of. Actually, I don't even need to use the ancient tech. I'll just use the double nomad all the way. Your traps can do no damage. Then your traps can do no damage. As for this one, it's a raptor trap. Looks like the raptors got trapped. Whatever. Quick shred will do the trick. Quick shred definitely does the trick. We lose the laser buggy because it's pretty much useless anyways. So we can't like rank it or anything, so why would I care about it? As is expected. I only care about the units that I can actually use or rank or whatever. And that will be a dead raptor. Someone's definitely living around here. They're hiding pretty darn well. Better head back to the tool shop and see what I can do to flush them out. Gotta bring some scraps home and build a robot or something. No mad inventor can resist putting a hard-to-get lab in the middle of nowhere. A hard-to-get-to lab in the middle of nowhere. I think it's in the handbook or something. Radiation detector and infrared goggles. Okay. Once a mad inventor, always a mad inventor. And then got those rebels over in recoil, which I shall do in just a moment. So, yeah. Sir, I've gotten word from Recoil Ridge. It appears they have been occupied by rebel forces. It appears? Question mark. I mean, have they or haven't they? Not really a great time for ambiguity, Perkins. Lieutenant, I don't know what Perkins' issues with verbal concision should be. No, Lieutenant, I don't know if Perkins' issues with verbal concision should be our primary source of concern right now. Your point is taken, Sergeant. But don't think you're getting off easy, Perkins. We will discuss this later. What in the world is he talking about? And there's rebels at Recoil Ridge. Uh-huh. Yeah, rebels at Recoil Ridge. And you know what that means. You know what I'm gonna do now? I'm gonna head to the base. I'm gonna check out the tool shop. Realize I can't do anything there. I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna start a hazmat suit. Yes. And I will train a couple wimps as well. But effectively, wait, I can heal something. Effectively, it should be time to end this for today. Yeah.